So you know that's not speaking about them. And it says, let me read that again. Oh, slack here. It says, let me read that again in verse 14. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit thereof. All right, the fruit of them. Right, but he's going to take back the captivity of Israel. That's the whole point. All right, because we're in captivity right. But the Most High is going to take us out of that captivity and put our enemies in that captivity. All right. It says, and I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, says the Lord thy power. All right, so that's it, man. Once we get back into that land, we ain't gonna be pulled back out of the land. There's not gonna be a chance. Okay, no nation is gonna have a chance to pull us out of the land of Israel once we're back in there, man. Okay, because those Amalekites, they're about to be taken out of that land. All right, the Most High is about to send a nuclear holocaust on that land. Okay, he's gonna send it from Syria, Russia. They're gonna shoot missiles on it. Okay, right along with America. Matter of fact, that's let's get Jeremiah 49. Let's get Jeremiah 49, because that's what that's going into. Jeremiah 49 verse 20, and it reads, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom. So this is speaking about the Edomites, all right? So you got to ask yourself, why don't they ever do documentaries on the Edomites when the Edomites are written all throughout the Bible, man? The Most High always mentions the Edomites and how he hates them and how they're going to be destroyed, all right? How they have to go into slavery under the Israelites. So who are the Edomites according to the Bible, man? All right? That's the questions that we're answering, and that's why we're a threat to these Edomites. That's why we're a threat to this society, right? Okay? The Edomites are you so-called white people, if you don't know, man. All right? And it says, all right, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he has taken against Edom, all right, the nation of Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out, right? Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. All right? So the least of the flock, the least of the Edomites is the Amalekites. The ones who call themselves so-called Jews. That's the least of the flock. All right? But they're going to draw them out into World War III. Okay? That's why we're not waiting for Russia to just attack America. We're waiting for the Israelis to do something stupid and maybe bomb Syria or some shit, or bomb Iran, like on a high level, right? That they're going to have to defend them. That's what we're waiting for, because according to the prophecy, it says that the Israelis, those so-called Jews, will be the ones to take them to war. All right? So that's what we're waiting for. Okay? So at the end of the day, they're going to make their habitation desolate with theirs, which means America, because America is going to be utterly destroyed as well. It's going to be wiped off the face, man, the face of the earth, man. It's going to be hit with nuclear missiles, man. All right? So don't expect peace, man. the Most High is stirring up this battle. He's stirring up World War III. Okay? Let's get Right, this is Jeremiah 50. I'll start at verse 2. Declare ye among the nations, and matter of fact, I'll start at verse 1. The word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. publish and conceal not, say, while Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate. Alright, and that nation is speaking about Russia, right? Okay, which is not really a full a full nation, right? It's really they're Edom, they're part of the Edomite nation, but they're gonna come up against their Edomite brethren in America. Alright? And they're gonna make their land desolate. It's gonna make Babylon desolate. And none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Alright? And that's how you know it's not speaking about ancient Babylon, because ancient Babylon is there in Iraq. People are living in Iraq, people are dwelling in Iraq right now. Okay? So the Lord said that there will be no people will inhabit that land again. Excuse me. So we know that's not speaking about Iraq. It's speaking about the daughter of Babylon, which is America. That's what it's speaking about. Because America's going to be hit with so much nukes. It's going to basically be turned into a desert. Okay? And that's going to be the real. Like when you watch the Planets of the Apes, the original one, they had a place called the Forbidden Zone, which when Charlton Heston got deeper into it, he saw the Statue of Liberty, and that was America. So America's going to literally turn into that Forbidden Zone. Okay? And it says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord in their power. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. My people have been lost sheep. All right, this is going to something else. Let's get Isaiah 13. Isaiah 34 is pretty good too. Isaiah 34 is pretty good as well. This is Isaiah 34 verse 2. So like verse 1. Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter, man. So anyone who goes to the World War III, right, who's part of the army, who's going to be deployed to World War III, they're basically just going for their own slaughter, man. They're like a cattle walking into a slaughterhouse, man. Okay, that's exactly what's going to happen, because none of them are going to come back. All right, all the people that go to this war that's coming up, none of them are coming back. All right, it says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stakes shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That's speaking about those nuclear missiles, man. That's what's going to dissolve those elements, man. All right? It said all the elements shall be dissolved. When the nuclear missiles hit ground zero, right, the warheads, the nuclear warheads, it's going to dissolve the elements, man. And it says, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as the fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse the judgment. That's it, man. And Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom. So you got to figure out who these Edomites are, man, because the scriptures keep mentioning Edom. All right. So who is the nation of Edom? The nation of Edom is ruling right now. The nation of Edom is the so-called white people. Man. They're known as Edomites according to the Bible. Man. All right. So that's what it says when it says, it shall fall down upon Idumea, and the people might curse the judgment. Because Esau, Edom, is the people of the Most High's curse, man. All right? And that's why they have a plague called leprosy. When you go back into the scriptures, man, the Most High gave them that plague, that skin condition, which is why they can't, they burn up in the sun, all right? They have to put on sun lotion. That's a curse. The Most High put that upon them, man. Okay? It says, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness and blood of the... Okay, that's going into something else. All right? So that was the point on that. And the Most High is going to bring down those nuclear missiles to destroy the whole land of America. All right? And he's going to stir up World War III. And it says... Let's get Isaiah 13. Right? Get some of those nuclear destruction scriptures. Right? Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13, verse 1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift thee up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And guess what? That's what they're doing now. That's what you have that Edomite hope from InfoWars coming up, asking the brothers question, trying to incite them to say something to incriminate them, so to speak. That's what she's trying to do. Okay? And she's also trying to incite violence, man. Alright? You ever heard you're an Israelite? No? You ever heard you're an Israelite before? Israelite. You ever heard of the Israelites? Tu parles français, toi? Juste français? Ok. Tu as déjà entendu de les Israélites? De la Bible? Tu connais Moses dans la Bible? Oui, so, il avait un peuple qui marchait avec le lot. Le lot, comment tu dis ça en français?